Rolling around on cement. I know, she must smell some dead fish or something. She's rolling around on cement. Here's our workspace. And there's our solar. That's our old solar setup, the way that is set up. And here's our new solar setup, the way that's set up. I think it's a little overkill. It weighs probably double how much that weighs, but it's good. So I don't think we should have any issues moving forward. We need to do some tightening of all the screws, but it's up. So it's been a bit of a, I don't even know what word to use, but we're just extremely annoyed with all the stuff that continues to be wrong with our boat. Now our windlass won't work. Now our water pump won't work. Now our sink is leaking. So now we have to replace the faucet on our sink. Doesn't it? I just tried for 10 minutes down there. She's already tried for 15 minutes before me. Now she's down there again trying to get it because the screw to get this damn faucet off is rusted on. And it's behind all the sink stuff, so it's nearly impossible to get to. I tried to frickin' destroy the top of it to just push it down. I still haven't completely given up on that. So yeah, as you see, I ripped the faucet off, top half of it, and the long part of it is bent now. But I can't figure out a way to screw it off, so that's fun. But she's down there trying to get it now. Are you having fun?
No. Conquered.
Success?
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
This is probably why it's leaking.
Now we get a new one?
Yep, hopefully it's easier.
Alright, there's a new one. Looking good. We got dishes to do, but we got to connect the water, and of course the fitting was different than the previous one, so got to run to a parts store and get a different fitting. We tried to turn it on, and they weren't tight enough, and Bree just got sprayed. So now she's done. Brand new dinghy. We just paid $1,300 for it. Already got this scrape, this scuff, and a scrape under here, and a scrape right here. I think I figured it out, but we had a water problem after we decided to replace our sink. I think the water pressure from the dock is just too much. By a PSI regulator that we screw into the dock. And then I think we ruined our filter. So we got to replace our filter because it's leaking now. And then I think we'll be good. But we're going to keep watching our bilges. If they fill up more, that's not it.
I need new face wash and we need to body wash them.
Alright, we are defrosting our freezer today because it's extremely thick right now. That's all ice, so we're gonna let that defrost. There's some ice even up here. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that open for like 4 hours while the freezer is off. And this should start to defrost. So if you know a better way how to do that, but it's the sun right now. And we've kind of been inside. It's been raining the past few days, so we're gonna go sit out in the sun. Hanging out in the sun. Watching the dolphin out there. Not sure if he's gonna pop up or not, but there's a dolphin right here in the harbor just playing around with us. And we've seen him come up a handful of times already, but it's always kind of hard to catch a dolphin on a quick video, so I don't know if he'll come up right now or not. Right as I stopped it, he came up. That was hilarious.
Just staying in like the same area.
I know, he just keeps hanging out in the same area. If we had some fish to throw to him, he'd come over here. Absco water pump. I highly recommend never buying one of these.
That's
I bought this
Maybe
this
not
year.
necessary.
This year, 2024, for $160, and here we are throwing it out because it doesn't work anymore. It's completely fried. We just replaced it with one that's half the price, and let's hope it lasts twice as long. So, I bought 2 pumps for the price of this one, and I just installed one of them. So, now we have a backup, and I have to throw this away, even though I just bought it this year for $160. Here's our bilge. I cleaned it up, and both of our bilge pumps are working again. The only thing not working is our manual bilge pump, which is that tube between the 2 automatic bilge pumps. That's our manual bilge pump tube. And I don't have a manual bilge pump yet, so it's something I'm going to add this season. But it looks great. Both float switches are working.
Helping you study.
Yay, thank you. It's the second half of my captain's course here in Melbourne, Florida. I'm eating some hash, eggs, and toast that my wonderful wife made me. Drinking some coffee she made me while I was taking a shower. And I'm gonna go to the class at 8. So today's Friday, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on the 29th of December after Christmas is the test. It's nighttime. It's only 6:30.
I'm tired.
We just ate dinner.
Sleep right now.
We just ate dinner and we had some drinks and we're going back to the boat to watch a Christmas movie.
Christmas movies.
54 hours of class. Now on the 29th, I take my exam. I feel pretty confident. The instructor has gone over 3 of the exam possibilities with us, and there's 6 different exams. So he's gone over every single question in class with us. So really excited about that. And so now I just got to study until the 29th.
Move the dinghy over and put the engine on it. So that will be a project for this one.
Christmas. We're going to be moving soon. On the 4th, so it's only the 26th today, but with moving means we're probably gonna have to use our dinghy soon. Because we need to use our dinghy, we need to make sure it works. So we bought a brand new dinghy. I'm not worried about the dinghy itself, it's gonna work great, but our engine is a 1997 Johnson 15 horsepower that hasn't been used since last season, like May probably. And we have not flushed it or anything. So I'm really not sure if it's gonna work at all. All I'm gonna do is plug it in and crank it. Dinghy is a success. It's all blown up. It keeps it there amazingly. The seat is really nice and the engine's working great. So don't really have anything to complain about. Success. Success, Scooby. Success. Their Christmas presents. Trying to rip them up already.
After they just ate Mom's one, they ate all of my pizza crust. I had like 5 pizza crusts.
This got a ton of oil or fuel in the water right now. It's really not liking it. That pulled up next to us yesterday, who insisted it wasn't them, but I'm pretty confident it was them. And then she lit a cigarette after I told her, I think your boat's leaking fuel. So we're right on the gas dock. That was pretty cool that she did that. Been enjoying our time here in Melbourne. It's coming to an end next week. We're actually really excited to keep on going down south. We're gonna go to Miami, and then after Miami, we're gonna go to the Bahamas. As a Michigander, it's really funny today. It's 70 degrees out right now. It's like 8 o'clock and I'm cold. I'm in a shorts and t-shirt, but usually if it was 70 degrees in Michigan, you'd be like hot. But I think my body's getting more adapted to the Florida weather. Been walking the dogs almost every day in Melbourne, maybe every other day. This path I'm on right now, I call my 2.8 mile walk because it's 2.8 miles. We are on the downtown road now in Melbourne. 25, I want to try to lose like 15, 20 pounds. Over the past 2 years, I kind of let my weight get a little higher than I'd like. So I'm gonna work on that. Work out every day when you live on a boat, but I try to find ways to work out every day. Brianna does these 15-minute Pilates videos. She's been doing them for like a week now. So that's the slowest walker that that we have. He always is trying to smell things. He yanks my leash. He has to pee on everything, and he's old. He's constantly trying to get squirrels. And he really thinks he can get them. And he's always in a battle with squirrels. And they always make fun of him. See? Can you get it, buddy? Scooby, where is it? It's all the way up there now. You gonna get him? Really been happy with how our grocery shopping has been going. We've been going there, we get super anxious, and we spend like $100 and we leave. And then our groceries last like 8 days. And then we do it again. I went ahead and I made a Walmart order for $500. So hopefully that lasts us for like 3 or 4 weeks. So Bree ordered me some pickle pizza and herself some other pizza.
It has hot honey on it.
And we're on our way to go pick up our $500 Walmart order. All right, we are finding a home for everything, and it's going okay. Brianna says I shopped like we have a real fridge, so just having a bit of an issue of fitting everything. Our cockpit's currently full of water and pop, so $500 worth of groceries in a 42-foot sailboat. We're trying our best to fit it all. It is not even 7 a.m. And taking my captain's exam today. Getting a breakfast start. Did it? Passed my captain's course. Officially a captain. Fill up our water. We have this weird situation going on where the water around us looks like we're leaking diesel or gas, but we're not. So we're feeling a bit anxious about that, but process is if we were leaking, it would be going into our bilge. It wouldn't be going into the water. And the only way it would be getting into the water is if our bilge was running, which it isn't. So in my head, it can't be our boat. Maybe I'm wrong. We are the closest boat to the gasoline and diesel on the fuel dock. So if there was a leak, it'd be pretty simple for it to seem like it was our boat. But I don't know. I can't figure it out. There might be a leak. Only filling up our water so we can be ready to leave whenever we want to. Maybe we want to leave a day early or something. The current situation on our bow toilet is it wasn't sucking anymore because the joker valve was broke. So there's the old one, and I bought a new one, and now I gotta reinstall it. But super fun, our shower pump isn't working, so I thought I was gonna have a saving grace by just turning on my shower pump and emptying this out of here, but now I'm gonna have to clean this up. So I'm hot, super hot. It's like 75 and I'm sweating. All right, moment of truth on the new toilet. We've had 2 leaks down here. We've just done a bunch to try to make sure it doesn't leak. So there's some toilet cleaner in there now to put into our tank. And here we go. I see no leak. I think we're good. He sleeps in this bed over here where Velma is, and he woke up limping horribly, and this paw of his seems to have some severe pain. We're thinking he might have tripped over that trying to get into bed last night, and yeah, he was walking over to us over here, and Bree saw him here with a really horrible limp. So trying to figure out what to do with him today. He is acting very much in pain, doesn't really want to move at all. So I mean, I can't even really quantify bringing him to a vet because I don't even know how we would get him up these stairs right now. Yeah. And then after getting him up these stairs, I have no clue how we'd get him off the boat.
But I think this
so
is where he's hurt.
Yeah, we're thinking that he might have hurt his
Because
wrist.
look at the difference.
Yeah, because
There's a difference.
a bit of a
He's swollen there.
swollenness there,
We're gonna
and
have
it
to do
hurts
something.
when he touches it. Not everybody brings their dogs in for everything. We bring them in for our
We try not to
vaccinations and our
bring them
rabies.
in.
We try not to bring them in for much. But I guess we'll see. We're gonna do some more research. I'd be willing to take them in. I really just have no clue how we'd get them out. So it wouldn't be an easy task at all. Even with 2 people, it would almost be impossible. Steps to let her up in. We found a dog bath, and we are going to, oh, careful, don't be careful. We're going to La Goma. Oh, she is doing something. Come look at her. We're gonna need to bring our vacuum here. So this is a freezer that is powered by 12 volt. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be its final system, but as you can see, the temp's going down already. We've taken out our captain's chair. It's right here. The top of it's still right here. I think I'll be able to keep that
That's what I
as long as this is not too tall, and we'll be able to keep the captain's chair and just put the freezer right there, so then we have more freezer space. Let's see if it works. I'll clean it up a little bit. Well, we have the freezer and the chair, and you can open it up like so. You can get in there and see it's already 33 degrees. So we're gonna leave it for a day. I actually think I might want to unplug and see how fast our battery starts sinking while we're in the slip here, while we're working on our boat for the few hours. So we're gonna clean up now because we made a mess here and here and here. We also got rid of that entire seat which held most of all that. So now we got to find new homes for all this stuff now that we're gonna have this. But now freezer, I do like it a lot, but it's got some issues in my opinion. It's more so like a drink freezer. I don't really feel comfortable keeping steak and meat inside of our current freezer. So now this freezer, I feel more than comfortable keeping that stuff in there. So really excited about it. We might have just debunked our whole idea unless we find a different way to power it. The 12 volt DC is not powerful enough. So we just unplugged and we left it plugged in. And when we did that, it started beeping saying there was an insufficient power. At least I can assume that's what it is. It says, but now it's continuing to go, and it's at 32 degrees. But I guess it's increasing in temperature. It was at 29 degrees, so it's increasing to go up, but it's currently on. So I guess we'll keep monitoring. I'm not going to plug us back in. Had the boat off for like 25 minutes maybe, unplugged from the dock, and it was staying around like 30 degrees, but then started hearing a lot of beep, and it wasn't anything from our boat. And then the beep stopped when I unplugged it. Oh, might not work. Might have done all this little project for nothing. Thankfully, it didn't take it that much apart, but yeah, if it doesn't work, I think we might just be getting rid of this freezer. We're in our travel trailer. We don't really have a need for it because we have a full fridge and freezer in the travel trailer. And if it's not going to make sense here, then we might just get rid of it. Bree mentions that currently we are only using the USB or the car adapter outlet, the car socket outlet, because I don't know where the 120 volt outlet is for the actual freezer. It came with it, but I lost it. If we did have the 120 volt, we could plug it into the thing over there, and we would be able to just run a little extension cord, make it real tight so we wouldn't trip over it, and have that work right there. But we don't know where that outlet cord is. I could try to, but I don't know. It wouldn't be that hard to put it all back together. It only took me like 15 minutes to take apart, but little bummer that it won't work. But I also am wondering if somehow I could make a more powerful 12 volt car adapter outlet, because then maybe we could leave it there, but I had to learn more electrical stuff. In the slip, unplugged, with our generator running, with the AC on, and everything is running great. Just kind of doing a trial run, you know, with the generator. It's not too loud, really. I mean, I don't even know if you can hear it in this video, but you'll get used to that purr. I could see if you were in a very quiet anchorage and there was only a few boats and you were the only one running it, you kind of might be annoying. But even my dock neighbor Mike just said that it's not really that loud. Really good trial run. We're only gonna run it for like 10 minutes just because there's no reason to waste fuel if we know that it's working good. But I just want to really see the ACs work, the generator work with a load, rather than just quickly doing it. You know, I really want to give it a little bit to work, because the last thing I want to do is run it for an hour and then it breaks on me while I'm anchored. Here in 2 days to go to Vero Beach from Melbourne. Had me hang up our new ukulele from my parents. The adapter for the freezer, the 120 volt adapter, and I sent it to Vero Beach. So should be at Vero Beach when we get there. Cool thing about the generator is it charges our boat as well. So like, I unplugged our boat to try the freezer and our battery went all the way down to 13. And I turned the generator on now without plugging the boat back in, and our battery's up to 13.7 right now. So our generator's pretty good. Well, that was our time in Melbourne. I've walked this path probably, I was trying to consider how many miles, like 2 miles a day for 30 days, done about 60 miles probably on this path. So this could be the end of our Melbourne video. A whole month on the boat. We got a bunch done. Might be a long video, might be a short video. And tomorrow we're leaving to Vero Beach and we're gonna start doing more videos. So hope you enjoyed. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. And we'll see what 2025 has in store for us.